Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Groovy Tarot, and today I will be doing a collective read. Everybody, this is a PSA. I am going to be MIA for about a week, maybe more, maybe 2 weeks. My husband is graduating basic training, so me and my daughter will be traveling from Texas to South Carolina, driving. But I'm going to be driving like 5 hours this day, 5 hours this day, and 5 hours the next day. So I don't have my baby in the car for 15 whole hours straight. And y'all, I got to see my man. So I was thinking about taking my tarot cards with me. But I just know when we in that hotel room and I get to talking, she gonna get to talking. Y'all not gonna hear me because my baby loves to talk, especially when I am talking to someone. Okay, she likes to be in on the conversation. So it is best for me to just wait. But hey, there are other tarot readers out there. So, but if those who watch my videos, don't think I'm just dipping out on y'all. I'm not. I'm just going to see my man graduate the Army. And then I gotta go to Georgia, drop him off in Georgia, and then come home. And then depending on what his orders say, if we got a little time in between before I have to drop him off, we gonna do something for my baby birthday because her birthday is on the 9th. So, I got these next 2 weeks about to be something starting on Sunday. So just know that I will be back, okay? So Spirit, please send clear, and Holy Spirit, please send clear and accurate messages for the collectives today, whoever comes across this video. Please do not allow what's going on in my personal life to affect the messages of these cards. And please protect my daughter from the energy that will be pushing through as well. Thank you. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? Okay. Well, I already said that one. Y'all can just go ahead and skip up to this video where I'm starting to talk, because I'm getting my cards out first. Shit. All right. So we have Nana Buluku seasons. We have distance, retreat, or time out. And we have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Okay, y'all. So y'all know how in the beginning when I put the incense over my cards and cleanse them, and I'm like, whatever's going on in my personal life, please do not allow it to affect the messages of these cards. Well, with the messages that's coming through, baby, I already feel like I'm resonating with this read. So if you here with me, you here with me. Just stick with me, okay? So we have distance, retreat, timeout, seasons, Nanabuku. So Nanabaluku, okay? This card embodies you being ready for a new beginning, okay? And this season that you are entering, it's like, I want to say it's like the dark night of the soul, but it doesn't have to be. But just know whatever season that you are transferring into, you just might be forced to evolve. Like there is something going on in your life that's calling for a major transformation. A major transformation. And the thing is, you might be feeling like you are stuck, like whatever you do, things are just not moving forward. Is it that, or are you actually holding on to what you're comfortable with? Are you holding on to your old ways, your old habits, because that's what you're used to and you don't want to be in a period of discomfort? Some of you may be a fire sign. We're going to see what this fire is. But with the Ace of Wands being here, I'm getting the need to tell you that you got to find that fire within you. Because whoever I'm speaking to, when you think of yourself and where you want to be, it is very different from where you are now. It is very, like, it's on two different spectrums. Like where you are now and where you want to be, it's just like people may not even know that where you want to be in life, because it's just so quote unquote not you. But it's not you because it's not the you that you've made yourself into yet. With this Ace of Wands, I'm getting that you got to find that fire within you and allow it to be lit. Allow it to burn. It's like right now you got a little bitty candle. A little bitty, and not even a big candle. Like them little teacup white candles in a little silver band. Like that's how big your fire is right now. And it's like you need to upgrade. Okay, what do I mean by upgrade? Well, and you know what? You're not even a candle. You're a damn incense. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's like you need to put that incense to some paper, and then let that paper burn, and then put that paper on a fucking campfire and really, get into it. Really dance around that bitch. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but yeah, that's the vision that I'm saying. It's like you got this spark of an idea. Like you lit the incense, that fire, that initial fire came out in you, and you was like, this is who I am supposed to be. And now you're just letting the incense burn. But do you not know that incenses, they burn out? Candles burn out. Campfires can even burn out. But what you want is that eternal fire. You don't want to be no fucking forest fire like no damn California or nothing, but that fire within yourself, you need to turn it into some pure energy and get moving. There might be a situation that you may have to retreat from. I'm hearing for some of you guys, it's family, or it might be like a job. Some of you might be comfortable at a particular job. Like this job may give you insurance. Okay, this job may pay you very well. I mean, let's say you don't want to leave your job. Is there a possibility you can go down to part-time? Okay, while focusing on your dreams, putting more energy, like do your finances and do the math and see, will I be okay if I just do part-time with what I'm getting paid now? Like, maybe go talk to your people lead and see how that is going to work, because there is a fire in you and you need to pay attention to it, because it might just start running wild. Whatever you need to take this distance from. I'm also feeling like it might be family members, like you might be putting towards your all towards your family members, and you really don't have to. Like, I'm just hearing that you need to put yourself first. Need to put yourself. What you do might cause some heartbreaks. Some of you may be in a relationship that you don't want to be in. Y'all, everybody got multiple soulmates. So if you want to move forward, if that person stays stuck on you, that's their fault, because they can be finding somebody else that loves them just as even more than you do, because maybe that other person is more of a soulmate to them than you are. And you are somebody who understands this. You're like, ugh. I'm getting, for some of you though, you are in a relationship, right? You are in a very, very happy relationship. I feel like things might be going good for your person, right? And y'all, I'm finna, cause I have to put my 2 cents in my life into my reads too. Like, this is very personal for me. This feels like a personal read. Well, not personal, but I resonate, because what I was about to say was, it feels like you guys, some of you might be in a relationship and you're struggling to find out who you are. Guys, before I met my husband, and I didn't even know what I wanted to do with my life. So I settled with Walmart, and I was doing good at Walmart. I was a team lead. I was working my way up to be a coach, but I got pregnant. It was a high-risk pregnancy. I, quit on good terms and focused on my pregnancy. But besides that, I didn't know what I wanted. I'm 28 now, and my husband, he was a coach at Walmart, and now he's in the Army, and he want to go to airborne school. Like, he's telling me, like, the drill sergeants asked me to train another trainee. And I don't know, y'all, maybe I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure that if a drill sergeant asks a trainee for help, then that's a good look for the trainee. I'm not saying a favorite, but I'm trying to use the favorite. And my husband, he don't be talking to nobody. That's the thing. He don't be talking. But anyway, it's like, I can foresee with my spiritual eyes and my spiritual heart that my husband is definitely going to flourish in the Army, right? I can just feel it. Like, and it's going to be unintentional. It's just going to be him. It's just going to be him. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with my baby girl, and my baby girl pregnancy is not the reason that I don't know what I want to do. I feel like I'm a woman of many wonders. Like, I want to be a dental hygienist. I want to run my own businesses. I want to be a physical therapist. Like, I don't know what I want to do. Now I have her, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. Me and my husband, I love this life. So it's like, I get on here, and let's be honest, us tarot readers, we all want to share a message, but we also want a check, right? So I'm just like, well, if I just stay consistent on here, I can start making money on YouTube. Maybe I don't have to get a job. But then, is that going to be fulfilling for me? Do I want to prove myself wrong and go back to college and learn math again and figure it out and just pick something so I can feel accomplished? Do I want to do, like, I don't know what I want to do. And I'm 28, okay? So this is the energy that y'all might be in. You might be in a relationship and you might feel like your partner has it all together and you are just there. And I feel like you don't want to be just there anymore. I feel like you want to light a fire and be something. And I'm also getting this, and this is just for some of y'all. This is just for some of y'all. Some of you may have thought about TikTok, or shout out to me because I still got TikTok because I didn't delete the app. Anyways, some of you guys may think about TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, and y'all like, okay, maybe I can just be a content creator, right? I'm getting that others of you don't want to settle for that. I feel like some of you want a bigger, want to invest greater in yourself. Not saying that content creating is easy. I'm just saying that some of you don't want to just be on camera like that. You want to actually learn something. Like learn something. All right. Let's see what this distance is. Spirit, what is this distance? All right. We have the Hermit in reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and we also have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and we look, the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And I just was happening to put my deck on this side next to the Ace of Wands. Look, guys, I guess I gotta say it in a way. Right now ain't the time for love. Like, y'all may not, somebody may have came to my video trying to look for a love video. Do he love me? Do he love me not? Do she like me? Do she like me not? What is it? But I'm getting just confirmation of what I just said. And which is, you need to figure you out. Some of you may give to a lot of people like you're a giver and you never really get anything in return. Spirit say it's time for you to stop doing that. If people are not going to be giving to you, why are you giving your last? And it's like, okay, like, it's like, yeah, be a good person, right? And you will get blessed, right? Well, your blessing, you got if it's like, if you go towards your fire, if you go towards this you that you want to be, there's a blessing within that, within the action of you just moving towards something better than what you are doing right now. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Some of you might be dealing with people that don't really even like you or love you for real, for real. Let's be honest. These people don't love you for real, for real. They just love what you do for them. They don't, you know what? That's a good title right there. Hell, sometimes you gotta write this shit down. Well, some of y'all might not click on it if I say they don't love you. You see what I mean about content creating? Like, you gotta fucking put a title that's gonna be enticing to the crowd and shit. If you put they don't love you for real, people want to be like, well, I want them to like me, so why would I watch this? What you talking about? Unless you've been having that initial thought. I think I might still just title it like that, because those who need this message is gonna come to this message, right? But these people don't love you for real, for real. The love that they have been giving to you is fake. For some of you, I'm getting alcohol. I'm not sure if it's you or them. I'm hearing at least 1 cup a day. But with the Hermit being in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, there is a strong need for you to start spending time alone and doing something with that time alone. Like, let's say in the mornings you get up and you cook for a certain person every single time and they don't even say thank you. Like, instead of doing that in the mornings, do your self-care, figure out or get a self-care ritual, or perfect your self-care ritual, or go on morning walks. If you ain't got to run unless you like to run, go at least like once around a block or down the street and back. Like, Get you some fresh air. And I know for some of y'all it's cold to do that in the mornings. Hell, do your self-care, or read a book, read the Bible, read the Quran or whatever. Read or do something instead of giving it to other people, because you have to get, it's like you got to put the people on the timeout so you can retreat and do what you got to do, right? This hermit speaks of like serious recluseness. And it's crazy because you like, I'm just hearing, well, I'm a lover, I don't want to argue with nobody. You ain't, if people argue because you didn't do it one time, okay? Like, for instance, let's say when you go out with a person, you always pay for everything. Always, right? Right. Next time you go out with this person, just tell the waiter, can you put my food on a separate check? And see how the person acts. Because if you paying all the time and you just want to pay for yourself this one time, and this person got a problem with it, like, pay attention to a person's actions, the way they talk to you, the way they look at you, they body movements. It'll tell you a lot if you should be dealing with that person or not. I ain't saying put these people through tests, but sometimes you got to go through a test to pass, right? Let these people show you why you should be doing all this stuff for them instead of just blindly, giving and giving and giving and giving. Some of you may have grown up in a household where you learned family need to help family. Yeah, you family too. Where your help? Where your help? People may say, well, you seem like you doing, I seem? No, y'all don't really know what's going on in my life. But I don't be displaying it. Why is this fire here? Why is this ace of fire here? Ooh, something just flipped. Okay, guys. Look. I am so sorry, y'all. Your girl done got a loogie. I'm so sorry. I mean, I shouldn't be. I mean, it's a natural thing, but I know it probably caught some of y'all was probably like, ugh, what the fuck is that? Ugh. Okay, guys. So, why am I saying that? Okay, guys. Okay, when the hell I start saying that shit? Okay, so, boom. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The Six of Swords in the reverse, along with the Four of Wands. One message that I'm getting is that you might be reluctant to do what it is that you want to do because you're afraid that it might be chaotic, to bring chaos into your home. And let me give you an example, like me, right? I'm afraid to put my daughter in daycare. Like, first off, I used to work at a daycare. Second off, what the stuff on social media about these people hitting people's kids and people getting bit, and the things that I know that I've seen in daycare. Yes, I have memories from early childhood. I don't want to put her in daycare. I have the tools and the knowledge to, anyways, I don't want to put my baby in daycare. But I know that if I was to, I could get a job or I could go to school maybe. But I don't want, it's I don't know. So that's what I'm getting for a lot of you. It's like some of you might have options to move forward towards what you want to do, but you don't like the options, okay? It's like you don't like it. Ultimately, yeah, it could put you in a position. And y'all, I have my mama, she could be you know, but she worked 2 jobs. I'm telling her she need to quit so she can be a grandma. But if she quit her job, she gonna need payment, right? To pay her bills. And I don't want to, be doing that. I don't want to put her on no payroll. The fuck? Anyways, am I getting off topic? I don't think I am. Another set of you, I'm just getting that it's a lot in your mind. You are very comfortable where you at because you don't have to meet failure. What do I mean by that? It means that in order to get to somewhere that you want to be, there will be obstacles and you will fall sometimes. And the thing is, this is like hurdles, right? It's like running hurdles. Sometimes your foot will scrape that motherfucking hurdle when you try to jump over it. Sometimes you will fall on your knees. Yes, you will be embarrassed. Maybe some of you may not be embarrassed. You might be like, oh, haha, just a scrape. Let me get back up and at least finish the race. Please don't be that type of person that will be so embarrassed that they just walk off the field. Don't you know that walking off and giving up in front of everybody is more embarrassing than getting up and finishing the race? Because at least they can say, well, at least they did it and they didn't just walk off like a sore loser. And I know that was a good analogy. Yeah. Y'all are so afraid of the failure. If you are afraid of failure, then don't you think you should get ready? Don't you think that you should be mentally prepared? Don't you think you should be doing your little hops and stretching and reading up on what you need to do and studying and putting your time and effort in it so you don't fail? Because I'm also feeling like I should say you got the time. Tell me about this seasons. 9 of Cups. It can be your season. Don't y'all know that it could be your season? Don't you know that you can win? Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. You know, it's gonna hurt. You are gonna fall sometimes. You are. You're going to be afraid. You're gonna get in your head a lot. But you can do it. You can do it. You need to really start believing in yourself. Some of you need to, in the mornings, instead of cooking for people that don't, and look, if you're a mom with children, this is not for you. Cook for your kids. Cook for your kids. But if like it's sisters, like let's say y'all grown, like it's your roommates, and you know what I mean. Instead of that, get up and listen to some morning affirmations, make your bed, I don't know, you know what I mean? Type shit, I don't know, but you know what I mean, right? There is a new opportunity, because you really had 4, but you have 3 aces on the table. It's like you need to cut your feelings out of the pictures for a while. You got to cut your feelings out and put all those feelings towards yourself. This 4 of Cups here, he is sitting by himself with all of his accomplishments. He is happy with him, just him, because he did it. You might have to leave behind this 4 of Wands, and that's what's irking you. You feel like you're gonna have to leave them behind, but It's not like you are. It's just like, again, let's say this is an instant like me and my husband, we are at a distance right now, and after next week we're going to be at a distance for 19 more weeks for his MOS. And if he decides to go airborne, that's 3 more weeks, I believe, 3 or 6. So you telling me I got all this time to myself while he's away before we can be reunited? I don't want to be in the same place. I don't want to be in it. So it's either I'm finna bust my ass with YouTube while while juggling, you know, being a mom, or um figuring out what I really want to do. Because one thing that I'm going to be doing is going to the gym. And the reason why I'm saying going, some of y'all may be like, why you not going now? Listen, because at the gym that I'm gonna go to, at 1 year old, your baby can go to daycare there. That would be great for what I got planned. I could take her, we can go to the gym, she be in a daycare. And look, I know y'all, I just said, you said you don't want to take her to the daycare. Yeah, but I can be there looking in the window after every set, motherfucker. After every set. Okay? And then it's not for a long time. Probably it's like 2 hours. I could give me a good walk on that treadmill and watch me something. And it give me a good muscle workout in. Like, baby, my knees pop every time I sit on the toilet. Okay? And my baby turned 1 February 9th. Oh, we gonna be in that bitch. So either I'm gonna figure out what I want to do, or my body is gonna be fine as fuck when I see my husband. Now, my husband already say, baby, you fine, but I had his baby. Of course he gonna say that shit, you know? But shit, I got ass now. I got titties now. I'm trying to get them, you know, trying to put it on now. Shit, you know. Because I wasn't worth a day of my pregnancy. Anyways, but that's an example of what I will be doing. What will you be doing? Whoever, if you made it this far, what is it that you want to do that you are afraid to take your step towards? Because you are afraid of failure. You are afraid of, like, and how do you know that you'll even fail? What if what this is for you, the thing that you think of, right? When we talk about this, you might have a hiccup there or here, but how do you know that you're actually going to fall? What if you actually clear the hurdle and just stumble a little bit without falling, but you keep going? Some of y'all may not even fail, or whatever failing is to you. You might just stumble here. You might just, like, overread something, one little piece of one sentence. And it's easy to overread something when you're reading. You can read this sentence and then accidentally skip to the next sentence and be like, huh, what? And then you don't realize it until you go back, or until you're asked about a certain question, or you know what I mean? Like, come on. Because things are looking up for you. Like, this stability that it's going to have you in is going to be so great. People are going to be mad that you stop doing things for them, because you could probably do more for them and still be good with yourself if you wanted to. Do you like, y'all not really catch what I'm saying? So, everybody, and you know what the crazy thing is, when some of y'all look at this spread or whatever, y'all are gonna see this 10 of Swords, okay? And you're gonna probably be like, oh, I don't want to. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to be in our 10 of Swords energy. I don't want that. But the 10 of Swords is what we all have to feel at some point in our lives. How you get through it is how you get through it. But if you allow it to keep you down, it's like your spirit needs to get up and say no more. So everybody, this has been your read. If you're still here, please like this video. If not, that's totally fine. Just take heed to this message. Nevertheless, y'all stay groovy. Peace.